What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Kamus Leonardo. I gotta get this mic adjusted and
Get
we
right,
ready.
get
Yes,
right.
sir. Yeah. Welcome to Tapped In. It is raining. It is going crazy
It
outside. I'm
ain't
talking
rain,
about
it's flooding.
It-
For real, for real. for real. That's what the news said.
flooded.
That's what the news said.
Nah, for real. But once again, thank you for coming out. As for those who've been watching this, y'all know I let the guests introduce themselves. So I'm gonna let the king himself introduce himself, man. Let the people know who you are and what you do and what you about.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you know what's going on, King Slime, your favorite slime, Rasta, and all that.
Wake it up.
Entrepreneur, creator, artist,
Yeah.
rapper, that guy,
Mhm.
etc., etc.
Him.
Yeah. But you know, I'm just about building up every day, making it stronger than the last one. You know what I'm saying? And then better than I started. You know, that's it.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. So what I wanted to ask you first, man, was just because you be too humble with it. Nah, you be too humble with it, yo. You do. You be too humble with it. Wake it up. Go
Before
ahead.
we even get into that,
Go ahead.
let me let y'all know what I got going on though.
Wake it up.
Because tomorrow, dropping a brand new single, Fortune Cookie,
Fortune Cookie.
produced by my homie D Sando
Come
out
on.
of Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Produced a lot of my records. Produced Kitties. Produced a lot of my records.
Uh-huh.
So we dropping another one tomorrow.
Catalog.
Pull up, you know what I'm saying? On the internet. Pull up to the internet. It's there.
Catalog.
And January 27th, I'm performing at House of Art with CJ, Not a Show. January 31st, Indie Sound Power is going down. Slime Sound Power is going down at the Poorhouse Music Hall.
Come on.
Whole bunch of performers.
Yeah.
Bringing some big people to the city. I ain't going to reveal it yet, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if we got all that going in the year,
Yeah.
okay.
That's
First and
that's just the first month, baby.
First month?
This is the first
You
month,
break it
baby.
down in quarters?
I mean,
How you break it down? Like when you
when I'm playing it out,
Yeah, when you plan
I'll
it
go
out.
by year for real. I got
Yeah.
my whole year planned out. It's
Okay.
just certain things. I really don't. In my mind, I really don't speak on things until I got like some solidified motion in it. You feel me? So I might plan for it to happen.
Yeah.
But if it's like boom, say if I plan to do something in May,
Yeah.
but by like March I ain't got no motion in it. I ain't got nobody invested. I ain't got nobody interested. I ain't got a date. I ain't got a location. It's like I'm gonna just take it off. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's not like, oh, I'm not gonna do it. It's just like, oh, not this year, maybe next year. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just
Exactly.
like hold it till later or whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, I really plan out the whole year. Like I start planning out my year in like the middle of this year. So like June, July, I'll be thinking about next year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just I've always been like that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got RASTAA.
Yeah.
So if you know how to manage RASTAA,
Right.
how you manage RASTAA in France?
Yeah, man. Man, shout out to Ferry, my manager. You know what I'm saying? She hold down
Yeah.
roster and friends for the most
Wake
part.
it up.
You
What
know
up,
what I'm saying?
sis?
She be doing her thing.
Come on.
But outside of that, man, it's just, you know, I'm driven by real things. You feel
Yeah.
me? I'm not driven by like something that's fabricated or driven by things that like don't really mean it. You know what I'm saying? I'm driven by like, yo, this artist is dope. Like, I think other people should know about them.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. You feel me? It's as simple as that. Like, I don't know. I feel like people be making things overcomplicated. Like, you know what I'm
Doing too
saying?
much.
Yeah, doing too much. Like, if someone is dope, like, what's the matter of being like, yo, you're dope?
Because
I
they
show
want
other people that you dope. That's
they
it.
want people to be good but not better than them.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know how that go.
I guess, but ain't nobody better than me. So I mean, well,
But you see how you can still think that and coexist by
Yeah.
having platforms
yeah,
such
it has
as
to
RASTAA and
coexist
Friends.
though.
Yeah,
it has
balance.
to coexist. You feel me?
Mhm.
Like, because to be real, you gotta know no one's better than you.
Yeah.
But you also gotta be humble enough to accept someone might be better than you. Like, it's like you gotta have both things. I don't know how to explain it, but I know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because like, yeah, I definitely feel like I'm the best. I walk in every room like I'm the best. I
Come on.
approach every single thing I do like I'm the best, 100%. And I've been like that since I was legit. Shout out to my mama.
Yeah.
Like, she made me like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I always be like, yo, they might know something I don't know. Yo, they might have a different background, so they maybe got some like different type of resources that I don't got, or some different type of talent that I don't got. Like, I've always been like both.
Yeah.
You feel me? But like, it's like people don't know how to be both. It's like,
Yeah.
I
But
don't know.
the way you see it though, it's like you see it as like a skill set.
Yeah.
Right? To where a person may not be better than you,
Yeah.
but you may come across, just like when you play video games and shit, and you come across certain people along the path where you don't, it's not required.
Right.
But if you get that, that's gonna add to the arsenal.
Yeah, but I mean, you know how I feel is like I told some people this a long time ago. It's like, bro, trying to be the best is like it's again, that's something that's not real. Like the idea of being the best ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Like because
break that down.
There's no way. No matter how good you are at something, there's no way you've seen everybody that does that thing. Like, there's just not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there might be someone that's living in the mountains in the cut that don't do nothing but shoot basketball all day, and on basketball goal, they built themselves. And that thing might be 12 feet instead of 10 feet. You feel me? And they dunking on it. You know what I'm saying? But you will never see them. You feel me? But people running around like, oh, I'm the best at this, I'm the best at that. But it's like, and even chasing that is like fleeting, you know what I'm saying? Because being the best is really a feeling. It's not really something you could prove, you know what I'm saying? It's not something like you could base on like a scientific fact and go down and test everybody in the world. Like there isn't, nobody's doing that, you feel me? So being the best is really a feeling, and chasing a feeling, that's chasing something that's fleeing, you know what I'm saying? Something that once you get there, it's already gone. You know what I'm saying? Once you feel like you the best, it's very hard to keep feeling like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you a champion, even if you a world champion, you're a world champion for 1 year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got to go defend your honor. You know what I'm saying? And then it's a whole different thing. So it's like, I don't know. Like you said, it got to coexist. Like you got to coexist. No, like you got to have the confidence and the humbleness. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo,
That's, I mean, because at the end of the day, bro, think about it like this. Even with your new single, right, Fortune Cookie, it's kind of like that. If you go into looking into a fortune cookie, right, and letting the fortune cookie dictate your narrative and your path, if it's something bad, you're going to be like, oh, I have a bad day, da-da-da-da. Yeah. But if you have the mentality of I'm great, regardless of what the fortune cookie says.
Right.
So guess what? If it's good, that's going to add to what's already been there.
That's a fact.
So y'all go stream Fortune Cookie, man, for real. Wake it up.
Sure.
My next question for you is, with everything that you have going on,
yes sir,
everything that you do,
yes sir,
and on your purpose on why you do it, how do you stay sane?
How do I stay sane?
Yeah, like what's one thing where
a lot of gas? No, just fun.
No, for real though.
Nah, for real though. For real.
87,
a lot of gas.
80 or 85, 87, all 93.
All of that.
Or diesel.
I be at Sheets on the daily.
Yeah.
Load me up.
Or diesel. You know, if you got the extra bread for the diesel,
yeah,
I get it.
Sometimes you be needing it.
Yeah, but
full tank.
Don't forget about getting air in your tires too.
Yeah,
you know
it's raining outside. Be safe.
Traction. Nah, but that's real though, because when it comes to the aspect of balance, as we were speaking on earlier, what I admire from you is how you open doors for people, but you don't gatekeep.
Right.
And LD and Mina pulled up last episode, and we were talking about that.
Shout out to the fam.
You feel me?
FOE, family over everything.
On God. When we were speaking on gatekeeping, he said it's required. Right? Some people say we tired of it, it needs to go. How do you feel?
I feel like it's kind of I get where he's coming from when he says it's required. You feel me? And I feel like it's one of those things that a lot of things, it's like two sides of every coin. You feel me? Like one thing, like a lot of times when we look at things, we say like this should happen or this should happen, but it's like a lot of times when you make those type of decisions, they create other problems also. You feel me? Like even with gatekeeping, the problem ain't the gatekeepers. The problem is who's gatekeeping. And then the problem also is who's gatekeeping the gatekeepers. Like who's keeping them in line. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like when power get in your eye, you a whole different person. You feel me? And everybody react to power differently. It's like having an allergy. You feel me? Like we might both be allergic to peanuts, but your eyes might swell up and my throat might close up. You know what I'm saying? Two different things. So it's like everybody react to things differently. So even when you put people in those positions of power, it's like, yeah, you might have trusted them as a soldier, but then when they became a captain, now they abusing their power, but they ain't never had no power before, so you ain't even been able to see that they was going to react like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with the gatekeeper situation, I feel like it's not so much whether we need them or not. It's really like the gatekeeper position has been tainted from what it was. You feel me? Like,
what was it?
I feel like it was people that was just like, yo, like me, like, yo, you're dope. Come on. Like, that's all it was. You feel me? And then it became, oh, nah, I want to help the people that's from my side of town. I want to help the people that I went to school with only. I really want to lift these people up a little more. My cousin rap too. He got to go first. You know what I'm saying? Then it becomes all these other things. For real, though. I'm not capping, dog. I'm not capping, dog.
I'm laughing.
Bro, I remember,
when
dog.
I went to school with only. That's funny.
I've been doing this rap joint for so long. You feel me? I've been doing this rap stuff for so long. I remember 2011. I remember 2009. I remember all of these times going to stages, going to open mics, going to sign up, going to perform, whatever. And they would be like, who you? And I'd be like, oh, so. They'd be like, all right, bet. I'm going last. You know why? Because don't nobody know me. Exactly. You feel me? Like, and that's the difference between like gatekeeping is giving everybody opportunity and then letting the cream rise to the top. Gatekeeping ain't pushing everybody down and keeping one person up. You feel me? That's not gatekeeping. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's where the positions got messed up. Is like, bro, don't no star need to push people down. Like, no star will push people down. Like, that's not what a star is. A star shine bright. You feel me? It shine on everybody. That's the whole purpose of a star. You feel me? So it's like, if you in a gatekeeper position, you in a position of power, and you feel the need to push everybody down so you can shine, you're not a leader for real. You're not a gatekeeper for real. You feel me? Because it's not what we do. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like gatekeepers just became who got the bag. It didn't become who got the influence, who got the history, who been a DJ in the city for like 20 years, who retweets. Like, it ain't followers. Who got the most influence. Like, that's what it became. So it's not even about like a lot of the people that I grew up like looking up to, or I grew up like around and seeing like putting in work in the city for real. Like, they not gatekeeping no more. You know why? Because it's like, they weren't in it for the money. They won't get no money. But so-and-so came around, you know what I'm saying, started charging everybody. Now you got a little bread. Now everybody following him. So it's like, bro, why? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just the qualifications of the gatekeepers. You feel me? It's not really the matter of them existing or not, because when they're good gatekeepers, you don't even notice they exist. That's a fact. We didn't even start talking about gatekeepers until the game got messed up. Let's be real.
So when do you think the game got messed up?
Let's be real.
When do you think the game got messed up, though?
I mean, I don't think you can point to one time. I think it's accumulation of things. Yeah, I think it's accumulation of things.
What do you think is a very? I think
the detriment just started getting bigger and bigger. I mean, I think the detriment just started getting worse. You feel me? Like, over time. But I don't think it was never a time when hip hop was all positive or rap was all positive. Like, let's be real. And that's one of the things that I hate about old heads. They be trying to act like y'all won't talk about the same stuff we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like. Y'all had the conscience, but we got the conscience too. Yeah. It's just now, but see, now it's the thing is like, before it was only like 800 rappers. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. Like, that's the difference. Before there was 800 rappers. So like, if there's 800 rappers and 1/4 of them is doing trap music and the other 4/4, because we call it trap music now, but it was drug music back then. I don't know what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? But if you got 800 people and 1/4 of them is doing this, 1/4 of them is doing that, 1/4, it's only gonna look like so much. You feel me? Like,
that's a fact.
And like, if this is falling to the top, it's gonna look even, because it's like, even if all 200 of y'all make it, it's only 200 people. You feel me? That's it. But now it's like there's 8 million rappers, dog. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
And you break that down into 4.
That's what I'm saying. It don't matter how you break it down. It's going to look crazy. It's going to look crazy because there's still 3 million people rapping about drugs. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, no matter how we split it up, bruh, it's like, dang, that's a lot of rappers rapping about drugs. But it's like, but Christian rap got the most rappers it ever got. I ain't never seen this much Christian rappers in my life, dog. What? I remember when Christian rap used to get, you know, ain't nobody was listening to no Christian rap.
Hey, bang that Christian rap.
For real, but now they got like a fan base, all of this. But nobody talks about that though, right? We just focus on like the negative, you know what I'm saying? But just like there's 3 million drug rappers, there's 3 million Christian rappers, there's 3 million conscious rappers, there's 3 million, like, you know what I'm saying? There's 3 million rappers that only talk about their girlfriends. Like, this is facts, bruh. You know I'm not making it up. This is facts. There's some rappers who whole career driven around their girl, but all right, we're not gonna get into that. But you know, I'm serious though.
or girls.
Or girls. Yeah. I'm just saying. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. For me, it's not the gatekeeper, it's just the quality of the gatekeeper. You feel me? Like,
okay.
So I feel like gatekeepers, yeah, it just matters on the quality. Because
what's your quality? What do you bring into the game, you feel like?
I don't think I'm a gatekeeper though.
What do you think you are?
Just somebody that like dope music and like dope art and like pushing people forward. You feel me? That's it. And like my whole thing with like why I even got into like putting on shows and like mentoring artists and like helping people out is because
talk to us.
It really, and this is why I mean it comes from real places, because when I started doing music, I had nobody. Like, I had nobody putting their arm around me. I had nobody be like, this how you book a show. This how you put on a show. I ain't had nobody ever do that for me. Ever, bruh. Like, from the time, and I started pursuing music when I was like 13. You feel me? So, then first, that's why it be such a learning curve for me, because like, it was 6 years of just learning, bro. Like, going on the internet, how do I book a show? Going on the internet, like, bro, I remember I was up all night, 3, 4 a.m. reading, not even working on music, reading, bro, because at that time, that information wasn't, like, everywhere like it is now. You feel me? You really had to go look for it. Like, if you wanted to do something, you had to go look for it. This is like 2010. You feel me? 2009, like, 2008. You know what I'm saying? Won't know Facebook, won't know Instagram, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, we was really trying to figure it out, you feel me? And when I was doing that, it's like there was nobody there. And I remember being like so lost and trying to do so many things and like opening up business and ain't failing and doing it. And I'm just like, damn, I wish I had somebody that could like show me, you feel me? Like, so like now when I see artists and they be like doing, that's where it comes from, because I be like, dang, let me be that person for you. Like, even if I'm not that person all the time, let me just be a glimpse of that person for you. You know what I'm saying?
How do you approach people now, right? In a game to where it's all machismo, well, I'm the best. You still got to have that mentality. Yeah. But you know how people have that mentality now if they don't like to learn or be coachable. Yeah. You know what I mean? How do you approach people nowadays? How does that work?
Because I really don't try to coach nobody. I just let them be around me. That's what it is. It's like, bro, coexist. If you around me enough, you either gonna pick up on it or you not. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I have stories of like people being around me for like a few months and boom, taking off. I have stories of people being around me for years and not doing nothing. Yeah. You feel me? Like, but it's like I'm not responsible for that. I'm not responsible for your work. You feel me? Cause like before, I will say I did take a different approach to like where I wanted to sign an artist and mentor them and But I just realized, I'm like, bro, that ain't who I am. You feel me? I ain't the person that's trying to like control what you do, and it's not my steez. You feel me? So it's just like I'd much rather be the person that's just gonna DM you like, oh, bro, you should do this like this.
Quick alley-oop.
And that's it. You feel me? And you might hear from me again, you might not. You know what I'm saying? I much rather be the person like, yo, I got an opportunity on this day and this day. It's open, I see you doing your thing. It's dope. You want to perform? That's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I much rather do it like that, because it's just like, one, and like, I don't see how you could call yourself I don't see how you can consider yourself the best when you're not giving other people opportunity. You feel me? Like, I feel like that's the basis of being the best. You feel me? Like, when you the best on the team, you the best because you make the team better. You feel me? You make the other people around you better. So I don't see how people could think they're the best or whatever and not be putting people on any type of position. Like, you feel me? It ain't even about like putting people in a position of making money. It ain't even about putting the people in a position of like blowing up. It's just like, yo, if you got $2, show me how you got that $2. Why not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why not? What does that take? It don't take your $2 to show me how you made $2.
But if you got $2 and I got $2,
now we got $4, and we about to go find out who got $4 and ask them how they made that $4. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like people, I don't know. People are lost when it comes to that, and it's just like, and I think it has a lot to do with like, oh, I'm the best, and that means I gotta be bigger than life. Like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? But hey, who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Do we?
I don't know. And another thing, since I'm on the radio, I want to say to y'all rappers out there, stop spray painting your guns. That is not a good idea. Go ahead. I've seen that a lot on the internet this year. I just wanted to make that clear. That's not a good idea. Give us a call. It's not a good idea.
Give us a call at 889-9305. Is that the number? 919-889-930899. Boy, look, y'all, I mess up the number every episode. 919-899-9305.
899.
If you spray paint your guns, do not call us.
For sure. Please don't.
Okay, so when it comes to your path
Yeah.
and your life right now as it is, man, what I've always wanted to ask, and we don't have to, give everything out, but I just wanted to ask about you as a father.
Okay.
I feel like as men, fatherhood is very important to us. And a lot of times we don't showcase that because it's not a thing to be showcased. Why are we bragging about stuff that we're supposed to be doing?
Absolutely.
Right? So I just wanted to ask, how has it been just as a father overall, man? Just like with fatherhood.
I will say, like, with me, I don't even think it's not that it's something to brag about because I am confident about being a father. But I more so, like, for me, my kids are for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why, like, I don't post my kids. Like, I don't be bringing my kids to everything because it's like, bro, my kids are for me. Like, I feel like I give up so much of my life, you know what I'm saying? Because I dedicated it to, like, music and art and helping people. It's like, that's one thing that is like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? That's mine. Like, I'm going to influence my children, not nobody, like, you know what I'm saying? But,
Wake it up, though.
Nothing better than being a dad. Like, nothing. You feel me? No, I can't think of nothing. You know what I'm saying? My kids, they keep me focused. They keep me grounded. You feel me? When things are getting chaotic, when things are getting bad for me, even when I feel like I failed, like, my kids are like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, your kids see you as your hero. You feel me? Like, my kids tell me all the time, "Oh, Dad, you the best rapper in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on." And they really feel like that. Like, it's not like, even when you listen to someone else, they be like, "Oh, he's not. Oh, I like this song, but they not better than you." You know what I'm saying? Like, so real life. And my son is like getting support where he's like, he want to work on songs. So like, it's dope. You feel me? I really don't like I said, like, it's really personal to me, like my children, like, that's really something that I hold near and dear to my heart. And it's one of those things that it's even hard to talk about without getting emotional because of how much love is into it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel it. Yeah, my children are everything to me for real. But it's like, also as a father, I feel like one of the main differences is like, moms protect their children, but the way dads protect their children, I feel like that's one of the things. Is like, that's why we don't like to talk about it a lot. That's why we don't like to, like, show it a lot. Is because, like, that's something we trying to keep safe at all times. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, like, also as a man, like, people see that as your weakness. Like, you know what I'm saying? People learn things about you and learn about your family as a weakness. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's better for you to not know I got kids. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna come after that in the time when it's time. You know what I'm saying? And nobody knows what that time might be. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's trying to hurt me, whether it's trying to take something from me, whatever. You feel me? And it's like, as a parent, as a father, it's like, I'm on protection mode at all times. Like, that's the number one thing. It's like safety. You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta take care of your kids. Gotta be there for your kids. Come on. And they keep me present. You know what I'm saying? That's the time that my kids are around. That's the time I put my phone down. That's the time I ain't scrolling on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to, like, just experience them and they experience me. Like, it's a beautiful thing for sure.
Thank you for sharing that with me, bro, because I know you don't really talk about that.
Nah, I don't.
That's love. That's family. That's
for sure
family for lifers.
It's for life.
But so let's lighten up the mood a little. Well, not that it wasn't even dark or low, but like, let's lift it up even higher.
All right, let's go.
I got a segment. I just made it up literally just now. You ready?
The streets is waiting.
It's called Keep the Receipts.
Keep the Receipts. Oh my God.
Yeah. That was not a gun.
Yo,
but check this out.
Petty.
Everything.
That's a petty individual over there, just so y'all know.
Everybody knows.
Don't let the yellow beanie fool you.
Nah, we manifesting over here. You dig what I'm saying? But listen.
People always think black people in colorful beanies are nice guys. That's what they always think.
That's a thing?
That's a stereotype for sure.
That's a thing?
That's a stereotype for sure. Look at all the ads of black dudes in beanies. The beanie is always a bright color every time.
What did they say about black dudes and do-rags?
I don't know. We the best.
So
The
like,
GOAT.
is it like
But this
class
ain't a
with
do
do
rag. This
rag?
is a silk rag though.
So is it classes like silk rags? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
break
I mean,
it
I
down.
only wear silk rags. You feel me? I don't wear
Yeah.
cotton rags, so I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I want to know what they do over there on the cotton side.
All right, let's get back to keep the receipts.
And y'all out there wearing them velvet do rags are crazy. That's nasty work. You buy a do rag with Bow on the cover, don't talk to me. That's sick work.
And I'll be seeing y'all at Beauty World. Stop playing.
Y'all be wearing the crushed velvet do rags. Why, bro? Them things be thick. We live in the South. There's no need for that. But go
How
ahead.
you wake up sweating and it's cold outside?
In a vicious sweat, bro.
Keep the receipts. What's been buzzing, of course, is the Cat Williams interview.
Yeah.
So of course we all know like what everybody feels from it, but I wanted to know your personal take from it because I like the way you think. You know what I'm saying? I like the way your mind move.
Yeah.
And I feel like I want you to break down what you took from the interview itself.
Okay. First off, I like to say I love Cat Williams. That's number one. That's my dog.
Been there.
He's super funny. Been that independent. Gotta love it.
Come
you
on.
know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know Cat Williams' story. If you don't know it, look it up. It's amazing. Dude's a genius.
He
for
really
sure,
is.
for sure.
He really
independent. The only independent comedian out there probably for real. That I know of that's like funding his own everything. That's crazy.
Keep the receipts.
But outside of that though, the interview was cool.
Yeah.
I think it's easy to talk like that when you're already successful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. Is like if you in a position where you already like reached your mark, like you know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody got that number in their head where they're like, yo, if I make this, like I'm good. Like I don't need to make no more money for the rest of my life. Like I set up my kids, like you know what I'm saying? Whatever that number is, then it's easy to be like, yo, now now I'm about to get on y'all. You know what I'm saying? For all that y'all was saying, which is kind of the position he was in. So, you know, I always take that with a grain of salt. Outside of that, I do feel like he dropped a lot of gems, though. You feel me? There was a lot of, like, information that was good in it. Not even, if you take out the parts about, like, going at other comedians, which was entertaining, of course.
Yeah.
Funny, of course.
Yeah.
But, like, outside of that, he said a lot of, like, good things. You know what I'm saying? Things that you just should take with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
what's the one thing that you took from it, though?
The one quote I really liked was, he said, dang, what did he say? What was the quote? I just seen it before I came in here.
Steven, cue the Jeopardy music.
I'm weak. No. No, he said something about like how people don't get to be in charge of the narration of their story. Like how like if you was mean to me and I'm telling somebody how you did me wrong, then you know what I'm saying? But you don't get to be in charge of how I said that. I thought that was interesting. I mean, the perspective was just interesting. You feel me? I'm one of those people that I don't really necessarily agree with anything anybody says for real. That don't come from me for real. Yeah. But it's like I'm always like, dang, okay, that's an interesting way to think.
You
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, because I always take everything at face value, and I'm one of them people like take the meat, leave the bones. That's how I always been. You feel me? Like.
No cap.
Like, no matter what I listen to, no matter what I watch, I take what I need from it, and the rest is just, like, it sits there. You feel me? Like, because everything ain't meant to be digested. You know what I'm saying?
It'll dissipate on its own.
Yeah, some things are just meant to be looked at. You know what I'm saying? So, but Cat Williams, I mean, I feel like he a legend. Yeah. I feel like I would love to be at that point where I made it successfully independent, that I could talk like that. You know what I'm saying? And not have to protect, like, you know, relationships, protect politics, protect all those things. We don't really never see nobody talk free like that.
Keep the receipts.
Which is something that's, like, dope to see, especially from a black man. You know what I'm saying?
Wake
we
it up.
rarely get to talk like that.
We needed this,
you know what I'm saying? So it was dope. For sure. It was overall dope. And to be on a black platform with another black dude talking about black things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just dope in itself. You know what I'm saying? The fact that the whole world was focused on something black for, like, 24 hours.
A genuine
fire.
Moment. Yeah.
Genuinely. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not being forced, nothing. No, genuinely.
No distractions.
Genuinely. You feel me? Like, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? I can't take nothing away from that. Yeah. And I watched it twice, so. Yeah. You know? Facts. It's up to, like, 30 million views. You feel me?
It's its own special, for real.
Yeah, for real. That was the special. You could put that on Netflix, for real. It might have been better than Dave Chappelle, but okay. Anyway, The last one was kind of weak. I'm sorry.
So as far as Dave Chappelle and Cat,
Yeah. Who I got?
No. Who you
Dave
got?
Chappelle.
You already clear. That's your answer, Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle and Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Like who I think's better?
Yeah,
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I wouldn't even say he better. I would say I prefer his style of comedy over Cat Williams.
Okay. Why
That's
is that?
what I would say. I feel like because Dave Chappelle is more of like a craft stand-up comedian.
Okay.
Cat Williams more of like, I'm gonna tell you something you already know, but I'm gonna say it in a way that make it funny. You feel me? And like the observations make it funny. You feel me? Like, but Dave Chappelle is more so like, I'm gonna tell you something you don't even gonna understand that it's a joke, and then it's a joke. You feel me? And that is like, it's like more of a mind game, and I like that. Like it's more of like, I watch Dave Chappelle and be like, dang, how did he come up with that?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like Cat Williams is like funny, but it's like relatable. It's like more relate. I don't know how this, but you know what I'm saying.
I know exactly.
It's
I'll
more
break it
like
down
ground
for you.
floor comedy. Like it's not like taking me on like a journey like to somewhere else. Nah, this is like stuff that I see in my daily life.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Face
but
value.
you making it funny.
Face
so it's
value.
like funnier because it's like, dang, I lived through that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the fun. One of my favorite jokes by Cat Williams is when he's like talking about the effort in your system when you get high or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, the electric bill come and your lights get cut off and you like, man, I got candles. I've been waiting to burn it. Like that's my
waiting to burn it.
because it's like, yo, that really happens, bro. It's like, but it's just something you can relate to. But the Dave Chappelle is just like, it takes me somewhere else. You feel me? Like he really sucks you into his reality. You feel me?
Dave Chappelle is cerebral, like for your brain.
Right.
Cat Williams is for the heart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Because it's like, but it's both. It's genius.
No, both.
It's genius
Both
on.
in their own
It's just
right.
different ways. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's why I can't really say one is better. It's just like I prefer.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah.
better. I just prefer.
Gotcha.
If I had a choice,
Gotcha.
you know what I'm saying?
So I think that should be the next or the new way of people asking questions, versus saying who's the best.
Yeah. What do you prefer?
What do you prefer?
Yeah, because that's really what it comes down to. Because it's so wild that music is the only art form where it's like that, and really, black music is the only art form where it's like that.
This or that.
Nobody is like, is Da Vinci better than Picasso? Nobody's
Right.
asking that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's just like they
Who do you think is
exist.
better,
What
though?
do you like,
Who do you think is better though, Da Vinci or Picasso?
bro? Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Who you got on the parlay?
I like noodle art. The macaroni chain gets me to this day.
Nah, for real. But wake it up, though. Nah, you was talking that talk.
But no, for real, it's just like when I feel like that's what it comes down to is like even with music,
Yeah.
I always be like, it's even hard for me to say something is whack now because it's like, yo, someone might like it. You feel me? Someone might. To somebody else, this might be that fire. You feel me? And who am I to be like, nah, that's trash.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Am I gonna say it's trash? Definitely.
Yeah.
For sure. Does it mean it's trash? No. It's just my opinion.
Yeah.
You feel me? But someone else might listen to the same song and be like, yo, this is great.
Right.
And I might listen to a song they say is great and be like, this is great too. And then this next song we don't agree on. Like, it's just, it is what it is. You feel me? It's not like, that's why I really feel like it's preferences. You feel me? And I just think it's crazy that it's only black music that's like that. You feel me? Nobody sitting here arguing who's better, Taylor Swift or I don't know another Billie Eilish. Nobody's versing them. Nobody's like, where's the Taylor Swift verses? Nobody ever does that. But the black people's always like, nah, who's better?
Yeah.
But who's better?
Yeah.
But who's better? Even when
Yeah.
you bring up a rapper to a black person, they like, but you know who's better?
Right.
Why-
They're not even listening
Why
to you
can't
at
we
this
even
point.
just
They're-
vibe on? Like, why can't we talk about how good this guy is? Why we gotta go to who's better than the guy? Like, dang.
Why can't we just be like, oh, I can see that.
Yeah.
But still, even if you're going to ride hard for yours, you can, but still see the other point.
Yeah.
People don't even listen no
People
more.
don't even. Nah, but let me tell you who's better.
Right.
Like, all right, bro. Hey,
You got it.
tell me who's better, bro. My bad. I just want to listen to Moneybag Yo. My bad, bro. And then also, you know what other thing black people do with
What they
black
do?
music that be irritating me?
What?
As soon as you put on black artists, they start naming all the stuff they did.
Keep the receipt.
Why can't I just listen to the song? Why you
Keep
gotta
the
be like,
receipts.
bro? Did you hear about the time that they done said he wanted? He done said that they don't want, bro.
swear.
Can't I just listen to the song, bro?
No. You can't.
Why? Why they gotta be on trial
like
every
that.
time we put on the song?
It's like that with music, movies.
It's crazy. I just want to enjoy it, bro.
Yeah, you got to know everything.
Why?
You can't even watch it on your experience it for yourself.
That's
no
why I
more.
ruined everything. Like we should have
Yeah.
never figured. Like I look. Now wait, back to the Cat Williams thing. I forgot to say this. I love the Cat Williams thing, but this is why we shouldn't know everything. He should have not told us that Steve Harvey hair was fake. We did not need to know that. I tell you what, there's certain secrets that need to stay where they at. Okay.
That joint was crisp though.
Okay.
It was a little too crisp though.
Y'all don't understand the quality of
crisp.
TV in the 90s. It was bad. Okay.
Yeah.
VCRs was not. It was bad. We couldn't zoom in and see nothing.
Nothing.
Y'all could have let us rock, letting us think it was fake. That's all I gotta say about the Cat Williams. But yeah,
Yo.
it wasn't necessary. I'm just saying he could have let everything else out, but let us keep the fake. Let us keep the fake high tower fade. You feel me? Like.
So what I wonder with Steve Harvey though, for real, is like when he grew out his facial hair, and I wonder if like
have you seen a video of him performing back in the day and he had a bald spot?
Mm-hmm.
You seen that video?
Yeah.
Yo, they got him up out of here. Oh my god, the Twitter warriors are insane, dog. That video was on Twitter in 5 minutes. After that joint drop, video dropped at 12:01. That video's on Twitter at 12:06.
Nah, it's the new FBI for real.
Golly, can't have nothing.
Nothing, dog.
I want to be able to rock a fake hairpiece one time. Just want to see. I can't do it now though.
What style?
Oh, what do you think? I was gonna get the high tower fake.
All right, y'all. That's the end of our Top Band interview. Steven, I'm going on.
Yo, me with the high tower fade was crazy.
Yo,
still putting the do rag on too.
Would you put the blonde patch like they did with Wiz to prove a point?
Bruh, look. I remember who was dying that patch in their head
Wiz
back in the day.
Game
y'all gangsters now, but I remember when you was putting the blonde patch right there. I ain't forgot. I ain't forgot. Cause I want to know what you did. You was going to the salon like, I just want right here.
Give me the Wiz.
Give me the Wiz.
No, everybody.
Give me the Wiz.
They said, give me the Wiz. Pause. No, for sure. Pause on that.
Yeah.
Pause on that.
Yeah.
In real life, you'll see why I ain't got to say that, but pause.
Facts,
I get it.
facts. Yeah.
But I
Give me
feel
the
like
Wiz.
that's what they say though.
Give me the Wiz.
I feel like that's what they say.
You coming here for the regular cut? Nah, the Wiz.
Hey, if you took that out as a segment and that was like, yo, you know they recreating movies anyway. If they did for
Dog, keep it to yourself. We gonna talk about it later. Don't give we on the airways. Don't give away your ideas.
they ain't gonna do nothing with it.
No, yeah, it's true.
Majority of y'all ain't gonna do nothing with this sauce.
Right, y'all ain't active.
But there's a lot of y'all that do, and shout out to y'all that's tapped
For
in
sure.
with us. You feel me? So once again, we have your boy Kamus Leonardo. We have RASTAA. You
Yup.
dig? Slime.
Big what?
Check this out though. 919-889-899. Bro, I'm never gonna get this number right. 899-3905. 919-899-3905. 9305.
Yeah, it's just like the thing.
At this
92.5,
point-
93.05.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah.
At this point,
I'm sick of them remaking movies though. They need to cut it out.
if they were to remake a movie
Mm-hmm.
and there was like, Rasta, we got a budget for you.
You can remake whatever movie you want.
No.
Oh, okay.
It has to specifically be, do you watch Marvel stuff?
Yeah.
It has to be a Marvel movie.
Remade.
Mm-hmm. You would remake it though.
I
Like
would
you was
remake it?
director, because you know you were a director too. We ain't put down the resume out here.
Oh
but
yeah, for sure. I done
You feel
directed
me?
a few things. It's a Marvel movie though.
Yeah.
The last Black Panther.
Mm.
Yeah,
Why?
they did that wrong. In
Why
my opinion,
Why you feel like they did it wrong though?
they did it wrong. It ain't needed to be about that, bro.
About what?
It ain't needed to be about that, bro. I ain't gonna get political on your radio station, but it ain't needed to be about that, bro. If you've seen Black Panther,
I tried to
yeah,
throw
you
that
try
alley. I
to you try to slide me right in there, like incriminate yourself, go.
Nah, I would have hyped you up though. I would have hyped you up.
But
bro.
nah, yeah, it ain't need to be about that. I feel like, bro, if
I know
you
what you
if
mean.
you read Black Panther, if you read the actual comics, you already know what was supposed to happen. It was, and that's the craziest thing, bruh, about the Black Panther joint. Is like what happened in real life was really what happened in the comics. It was already written out. They didn't even have to change anything. Like, everybody's like, oh, how could Black Panther die? That is exactly what happened, bro. That's literally what happened. Am I capping? That's literally what happened.
No capping.
And I'm just like, bro. And then they were like, nah, make him fight the Hispanics. Like, what's going on? Come on, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I don't. Anyways, but whatever.
Let's try and be inclusive.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, you could tell that was a Disney product all the way. For sure. All the way.
Shout out to independent films.
For
Shout
sure.
out to everybody out there.
And that's the other thing. There's way too many fire films being made independently for them to still be remaking films. Like, just invest in somebody with great ideas, bro. It's not that hard.
It's really not that hard.
People got great ideas out here, bro.
I feel like it goes back to the gatekeeping, though.
Mm.
Because when you think about it, as far as people like us who's been outside for here for a minute and a plethora of people out there who's, you know what I'm saying, been hustling, you kind of just see it's all the same.
I feel like all the filmmakers that are fire in like the East Coast or like a regional area in like 3 or 4 states should get together, open their own movie theater, and just only show their films. That would be fire.
Yeah.
If I was in the film community, that's what I would be trying to do.
Nah, facts.
Or like open a space and just put down a projector like, yo, we showing our
Movie
films
nights.
all night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
homegrown.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Charge people cheap, like $2-3 to get in.
I'm just saying.
Hey.
Have a popcorn machine.
Hey, look, I don't know nothing. I ain't giving y'all no sauce though.
Yeah, that's it. I mean,
that's what everybody should do. You feel me? No matter the field, you should apply that same logic to whatever. But you know, y'all don't want to work together, so.
So do you feel like that's what's lacking in
What?
today's world? Just the community aspect of bringing stuff like that together? Because
I mean, okay, see, like, and this is
up.
my thing
Mhm.
with the community thing. It's like, I be trying to be careful how I answer this question.
Why?
Because I don't want people to take it as there isn't a community, because there is. You
Okay.
feel me? I don't want to take people to take it as a community is strong, because actually it's pretty decent. Like, we got a community of artists in Raleigh, you feel me? Durham, you know what I'm saying, that help each other, that co-work with each other. But it's also like there's a lot that don't as well. You feel me? So it's like when I talk about, it's like a lot of times when you talk about one problem, people think you not acknowledging the things that are being done that are great.
Yeah.
You feel me? No.
Yeah.
We acknowledge those, but we want more of those things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the greatness that you are doing could be magnified by 100 if these other people that were also using the community, keep it a bean.
Yeah.
Using the community also gave back to that same community. You know what I'm saying? It will be 100 times magnified. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, like I said, I don't want anybody to think like, oh no, there's no communities in Raleigh, because I really hate the whole like, oh, all these rappers hate each other. No, I hate that like, what's it called, narrative, because it's not true. You feel me? Like, I done seen a room full of 100 rappers in Raleigh and we all got along. You feel me? I done been in them rooms, so it's like, yeah, that's cap. You feel me? I know that's a lot, but it's like I've also been in a room with like 20 rappers and none of them got along. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like both sides exist. You feel me? I'm not negating one for the other. I'm just saying it'll be great if it was one side and that side was just love and community, and like you help me, I help you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like 9 times out of 10, anybody, like, I love when I put people on my show and then they book me on their show. Like, that's the dopest thing. It's like, bro, that's exactly what it's supposed to be like. And not saying I expect that from everybody, but when it happens, I'm like, dang, bro.
Good luck.
Dang, bro. You ain't because it's also like, yeah, you didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
You feel me? There's no obligation to do that. But it's like, that's the ultimate form of appreciation. You feel me? It's like, I'm going to do the same for you. That's the ultimate, you know what I'm saying? That's the ultimate, like, yo, I felt what you did for me. It was genuine. I appreciated it. You ain't had to do that. And because you did that for me, look, you know what I'm saying? And it's not even because you did that for me. Let me not say that. It's not even because you did that for me. It's more so, bruh, the same way you got that genuine feeling for the art, and you want to see this move forward, and you think I'm dope, I think you dope too.
Exactly.
That's what it is. You feel me? It ain't even about no pay you back. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even want to get into that. I don't even like the whole idea of being paid back. For real, I hate that idea. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's one thing you said though was the division in it and the balance of knowing that there's both sides to it, right? Yeah. How do you navigate through that?
Because you got to know where you at, bro.
So
I mean, that's just in life. You got to know where you at. You feel me? A king in one kingdom is a peasant in another, and that's a life rule. That ain't a rap rule. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? When you go to that castle that ain't in your kingdom, you got to bow down and kiss his feet just like everybody else. It's just a fact. You feel me? Like, so it's just like you got to be aware of your surroundings and where you at, and you gotta just see how people move. You got people on. Like, people that are for themselves, it's very easy to tell. You feel me? Like, it's not something you could fake. You can't fake the funk. You know what I'm saying? I know what you here for. Yeah. And it's like, that's cool. Yeah. You feel me? That's cool. But like I tell people, like I tell my team all the time, is like, there's a lot of people that they see like that don't necessarily maybe treat me the best. You feel me? That don't necessarily like maybe don't appreciate what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And they like, dang, why you even work with this person? Why you even not? I'm like, bro, because how they act ain't got nothing to do with me. That's number one. You feel me? And number two, it's like, you got to pick your battles. You know what I'm saying? People that don't agree with you, people that don't see your value, people that don't understand who you are, people that don't see what you doing are always going to exist. Yeah. What you going to do? Fight everybody that feel like that? Right. You're going to be fighting for the rest of your life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My mama told me that when I was a kid. She always be like, if you fight everybody that don't like you, you're going to be fighting for the rest of your life. That's what she told me. Yeah. And that's when I felt like I was a kid, but I was like, dang, fighting so stupid. That's what I thought after that, because I'm like, how could I fight everybody in the world, and why? And I don't want to do that. Like, that sounds exhausting. Right. Like,
who has the time?
Yeah, so it's just like, bro, you can't. You could adapt for the moment. You gotta adapt to the room you in, but once you reach that room, you gotta put your own stuff back on, you gotta be who you are. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I navigate and I'm aware of my surroundings at all times. You feel me? I know when I'm in a room where it's like, yo, these people are here for themselves, or they here to see this person, or they here to get this from this situation. Boom, you can get it, and that's it. And you about to be on your way. Yep. And I'm gonna get what I'm here for too. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But it's I ain't gonna come to no situation trying to change how you feel. Yeah. And I ain't gonna come to no situation letting you change how I feel. You feel me? So it's like, if you on the side of like, oh, I'm here for myself and I want people to come support me, but I don't want to go support nobody, and that's how you feel? Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. But you gonna stay with them people that also feel that way. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, oh, this is for everybody, this blah, 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 and we gonna stay over here, and that's just what it's gonna be. I hope for something better. You know what I'm saying? I work to something better, and anybody that's on that other side and is trying to get over here, for sure, I'll be the ladder, I'll be the bridge, I'll be whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you call it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you gotta pick your battles. I ain't gonna fight that war. You feel me? I ain't gonna fight that war. And then people always gonna exist.
Nah, that's a fact.
I'd rather coexist than fight what also exists.
Which is?
The other side. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just coexist instead of fight it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like, embrace it.
Yeah. And if you stay in your lane, it really don't matter.
Wake it up.
If you stay in your lane, it really don't matter. Because I ain't got nothing to do with them hating folks over there. You know what I'm saying?
And then what's crazy is, one thing I even noticed about you is just a human being, right? Yeah. Like, you always carried yourself to know all sides of you. Yeah. You have people who only show the highlights. Right. You have people who only show the worst parts, right? Because misery loves company. Yeah. When you can find that space in between, as you say, coexist, where it just is. Yeah. Right? Yeah. That's the proper representation, I feel like, with what you embody. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what it's about. It's like, because, bruh, ain't nobody anything all the time. Yeah. And I think I told you that before. Yeah. Ain't nobody anything all the time. That's just not how humans operate. You feel me? Like, maybe animals, maybe other things that I don't know exist, but humans, as far as I know, 31 years on this earth, as far as I know, nobody's anything all the time, bro.
That's a fact.
You feel me? So it's like that's even trying to be that is a waste of time. You feel
It's
me?
scary how people try to do that though.
Bruh.
But we ain't gonna wake
But
that
it's
up.
part of our culture though.
It is.
It is. Never change. Stay down. Don't change who you are. Never forget where you came from. That's all staying the same. That's what they telling you. That's part of our culture, bro. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But it is.
Yeah. I feel like every black man has kind of dealt with that to some degree. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Even if you're on the spectrum of being in the burbs, right?
Yeah.
Per se, you may have had family who may be on that other side
Yeah.
to where you may have been avoided from that.
Yeah.
Then you have families who's just in it.
Yeah.
Right. But then even if they're in it, but the household isn't.
Right.
Does that make sense? Like
Yeah.
the home
Yeah.
is not. Like
Right.
you know when you step in here,
Gotta
none of that. Leave
wrap
that
it up.
outside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Leave it in the car.
Right.
Put it in the glove compartment.
Come on. So I think the problem is
No
a lot
hats,
of people,
no rags,
no-
no flags. Leave it outside, gentlemen.
It's 6:52 p.m. and there's a severe thunderstorm outside, and we have RASTAA and your boy Kamus Leonardo here at Tapped In. Hit us up at 919-899-9305. You dig? Man. First and foremost, thank you so much for pulling up.
Already, dog.
This is what it's truly about. I just love having people come and kick it to where
For
you
sure.
get to see the human side
For sure.
of people. That's what Tapped In is really all about. You know what I mean? Like everybody, it's a lot of people that has radio shows. It's a lot of people that's doing the same thing. There's a lot of people that's doing their own thing. There's a lot of people that has podcasts, media stuff. It's a lot of people, whatever. Why
a lot
focus
of people
on
doing
that?
a lot of things.
A lot of people doing a lot of things, but why focus on that? Focus on what you got going on, and that's what we doing here at Tapped In, man. We
For sure.
live in the moment to where we don't have to be so, how can I say this? Scripted,
Mm-hmm.
right? I think a
Mhm.
lot of the times, especially with content nowadays, man, like
Especially with con-
it's
Lord.
so sad that there's videos of people creating content that's getting millions of views. It's not even the actual content. It's the
Mhm.
people who's creating the
Mhm.
so we're getting famous off of watching other people do what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yep.
the type of culture we live in.
Yep.
And y'all gotta something.
I don't know
wake
what's
it up.
going on. Sick. It's sick.
It's sickening.
It's sick out here.
It is sickening.
It's sick out here.
And that's why we have Tapped In, yo. We have people who are genuine, right?
Yeah.
Who move from a space of righteousness. And when I say righteousness, I don't mean hyper positivity. I don't mean being one-sided on the anger aspect, right?
Yeah.
Of just having that resentment, because we all know pain. We all
Yeah.
know what that feels like, man. But
Yeah.
it
As a
was a
part-
severe thunderstorm outside, and you still pulled up. So
Yeah.
thank you. But go ahead, continue what you was about to say. Wake it up.
What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, that's a part of coexisting though.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like knowing it's like your emotions aren't invalid.
Mm-hmm.
Just know they have a place in the world. You feel me? That's what
Mhm.
it's about. It's like, yo, it isn't the things you dealing with and the things you struggle with, hardships, loss, grief, pain, whatever you want to call it. It's like it's not irrelevant, but it's also not the only thing going on. You feel me? Like, so you always gotta think about it like that. It's like sometimes, like you ever been on a highway, like in like California,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Somewhere where it's like
Crazy.
it's like super long, super wide,
Crazy,
right?
Yeah.
And like you look around and you see how many people is there, and you think every single one of them people have the same thing I got. Got 5-10 people they care about deeply.
Yeah.
Might got some kids.
Yeah.
Got a job. Maybe got some dreams they trying to pursue. They got some people they trying to protect. Everybody has that. You feel me? And times that by billions and billions and billions and billions of people, and then think, how big could your problem really be? You feel me? Like, how big could it really be? You know what I'm saying? So that's where coexisting comes from. It's like not thinking you are relevant. You know what I'm saying? And like people miss that middle ground. It's like it's like the sky is falling or the sun is out. Like, you know what I'm saying? But no, there's that middle ground where it's just like it's a decent day.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's it. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes that's all you get.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's all the universe has to offer you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I'm A1, I'm perfect, I'm this or I'm nothing. That's not how it is. You feel me? It's just like, yo, you here. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that space is yours. You feel me? And you could occupy that space with whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? But just understand, it's like that space isn't all the space there is. You know what I'm saying? That space is a space inside of space. Inside of some other spaces.
Space.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Exactly,
space.
for real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow. So it's not only bigger, but it's deeper.
yes.
Pause.
Yeah. Definite pause.
Wow.
Nah, for real though. Yeah.
Nah, I love that, man.
Yeah.
You just you dropped a bag of gems. You know what I'm saying? That was a bag of gems right there. One
All I'm
last
missing
question.
is the Fendi coat.
With the collar.
With the collar.
With the collar.
Mike Epps said that joint was fake.
Hey, yo. Notice how everybody when they spoke on Cat, they spoke on how real he
The
was and
realness,
how they
yeah.
looked out, man. For real, for real. And that's what it's truly about,
That's
bro.
that's a fact, bro.
That's what
Because
it's truly
look,
about.
when it come down to it,
Yeah.
that's who got your back. Is the people that you wasn't even trying to be real to. That's just who you is. They the people that's gonna come and like, yo, bro, I don't know what y'all saying he did. I don't know what's going on, but he was a good man. He was good to me.
Yeah.
He was honest to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was generous to me. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? Just like people was gonna be like, he ain't never talked to me. He ain't take no picture with me. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Both of them people gonna exist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you just better hope you got some people on both sides. You know what I'm saying? You
No
better hope
cap.
you got some people on both sides.
No cap. Because promotion is promotion.
Because when I'm gone, I want both.
Keep
You know
it
what I'm
real.
saying? For
Keep it real.
Because that means you lived a full life.
Listen, and also, a person who's a friend of everybody else
Yeah.
is the enemy within.
Yeah. And everybody deserves to be a hero and everybody deserves to be a villain.
Both of them.
Yes.
Both of them. So listen, y'all. It's 6:58. Once again, thank y'all for tuning in. We have your boy Ross. How can they reach out to you, Doc?
Oh, you can find me online everywhere. RASTAA Slimy 2 A's 2 Y's. Don't forget Fortune Cookie dropping tomorrow.
Yeah.
New single.
Yeah.
I got a show January 27th, House of Art. Another show
Pull
January 31st, Poorhouse.
Pull up.
Pull up on me.
So what else? Let me see. You said press the top button? Or we got until 7? All right. So as y'all can see, we still learning, we still grooving, and we still moving because motion is lotion, baby. So guess what? You stuck there hoping. We out here scoping.
Motion is lotion and we not ashy.